Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone above, below, or in between. Welcome back. We have 120 hours until Trump is inaugurated. We have half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Cue the intro. Just kidding. All right. What do we got going on in today's world? Well, we got Milo Yiannopoulos is getting censored, and by the good old left wings over at UC Davis. What else we have here? So we got our free speech issues. We have Stephen Molyneux doing a nice little program about the truth about McCarthyism, modern parallels. Interesting program, highly recommended. Makes you rethink some of your history again. For those of you that don't have so much time on your hands, go ahead and click on the timestamp that I got marked here, which is at the exact 3-hour mark. The last 26 minutes, that's mostly the meat and potatoes of it. That's the short version of it. Next, Stick, Sex, and Hammer with the NSA gains new unconstitutional data sharing powers. That's right, folks. It's not enough for the U.S. government to be looking into your emails and cell phone calls and text messages and God knows what else. Oh no, they have to be sharing it with other organizations, not just internally like the FBI and local law enforcement. Oh no, they have to share it with international people, and it doesn't stop with just the alphabet gang. You know what I mean? Like NSA, FBI, CIA. It doesn't stop with those letters. Whatever the foreign countries' versions of that would be, it extends to corporations and things like that. I don't have the time to get into it, but he certainly did, and he took time out. Thank you, Mr. Sticks, X, and Hammer 666. Strongly recommend that, folks. Go check it out. And here's the current distraction suggested by Quintaka, Quntkka, asymmetric aesthetics, and pretty much they're talking about beauty standards. For this particular program, he took 25 minutes to talk about it. Don't know why, but for some folks, that's Quintaka for you. Sometimes he needs like 30 minutes to an hour to get to his stuff, and it was pretty much. This was the video that pretty much prompted it, and I guess I will get into this little topic. Pretty much, this is the conversation about do good-looking people have it easier in life? Well, I'd say for women that's probably a yes. For men, that's very likely a no. Okay, that's the first thing. That's the first thought that I have about it. The second thought that I have about it, America wouldn't be having an obesity problem if beauty really was valued today, the same way as it was in the old school, the ancient world days, or even back in the old World War II. Everybody had a farm, kind of World War I, World War II era, where everybody had a farm, and if you wanted extra help around the farm, you just got married to a chick real young. You popped out kids while you were young. You know what I mean? Because we're making our fortunes elsewhere, it's not really necessary to find mates while you're young and the survival rate is maximized. You know what I mean? Like the chances of surviving childbirth at a later age is lower and lower, but the chances of surviving childbirth at a younger age is higher and higher. Well, nowadays with modern science, that's no longer necessary. Same thing goes for the children. The children don't have to come out healthy. They can come out deformed and retarded, and they can still figure out a way to be productive. Like Stephen Hawking, for example, he came out very deformed, very disabled, and he went on to be one of our nation's top minds. Just for a brief example. So when you got those kind of givens, you know what I mean, and not everybody has to make money or prosper the same way that we used to back in the old days. Things are going to change. Your values are going to change. Like right now, like I said previously, there is an obesity problem in America. Everybody says, oh, everybody's overweight. Well, how do you think that happened? If beauty was still valued the same way it used to be, there wouldn't be no obesity problems. Matter of fact, if good looks, if we were to take that to an extreme, like good looks were all you needed to get by in life, straight up, everybody'd be working out. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't happen to have any of these self-help books and a business on self-help or working out or dieting or any of that crap. None of that stuff would exist because everybody would know how to do it. There'd probably be a religion based on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me getting comical with that thought. So, and that's pretty much the short of it. If you want to get into a deeper meaning type of rhapsodizing, I guess, a more long and drawn out conversation about it, I guess you could talk about the history of good looks and how it plays into stories and myth and things like that. Like comics is a good example, but Quintaka, he pretty much just juxtaposed Hollywood and the old school classics like, say, Richard III. He didn't state Richard III, he just straight up said, back in the day, if you had an ugly looking person, in regular society, people had a harder time trusting him because, he had a physical deformities or whatever. And, maybe he didn't have to go through life as honestly, you know what I mean? Whereas today, we have like characters like Snake Plissken from Escape from L.A. They walk with a limp. They got an eye patch because they got brutally scarred in a conflict somewhere. Yeah, they're an evil person, but throughout the course of the movie, you find out that he's more centered than everybody else in that show. So he seems to be the in a bad world with bad people. He's kind of sort of, I guess, anti-hero is a better term for it. Whereas for the previous years, even in comic books back in the day, they used to depict people, if they were ugly in any slight way, it'd be like Richard III, where they'd just be evil through and through, straight to the bone. They'd have evil intentions to be slaying people for power. Well, these days, like I said, since we got other means, since we had advancement in technology, so we can extend everybody's lives, and birthing is no longer an issue at any age. That puts everybody's values a little bit different. That sets everybody's values off a little bit. You know what I mean? Because straight up, we even have technology in plastic surgery or whatever. So if you got to be successful, you could buy your good looks, or you could buy liposuction, or you could buy plastic surgery, or whatever. You know what I mean? If so long as you hadn't had enough money or whatever, you could buy good looks, or you could afford time to work out or whatever. You know what I mean? That's that. Like I said, that's the new value: money and power. Beauty, that's, that stuff is taken care of. We have products, we have services, we have means of getting that. What should be at the tip top of your priority list? Getting a freak ton of cash, or getting a freak ton of power. That's just the way it is. Because like I said, currently we have an obesity problem in America that wouldn't exist if people still got by on good looks. And that's just not the fact. And that's going to be my short little, 5 minutes on that little topic of conversation. You know what I mean? It's a nice little distraction, and I'm sure everybody's got their thoughts about it, but we got bigger issues to think about. We really do. Like this right here. This right here is an interesting idea to get. This right here, going back through your history and giving it another look. That's another. Check out your free speech. We're getting censored over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a dozen different issues to be talking about. And that's going to be the end of it, folks. That's it. I'm done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. All right. So, like I said, we got 120 hours left. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses, so enjoy. Good luck to all. Good luck on your projects. This is going to be the Fox Gibson signing out. Peace out.